Survivor Series and teaming up with this man king, Ahmed Johnson. You have to be impressed.
All right, I'll admit it, I am impressed. Look at that guy. I mean, even his muscles have muscle.
And he means business, I can tell you that. Jake Steele, one-on-one, here tonight on Raw with Ahmed Johnson. And by the way, King, you're not the only one impressed with Ahmed Johnson. Did you see the look on the kisser of the British Bulldog 2 weeks ago? Why, he just backed right off in the confrontation with Ahmed. You don't often see that.
Well, don't jump your guns there, McMahon. I've heard from Cornette that if Ahmed gets out of line in this wild card match, Bulldog will take care of him.
Imagine that. Shawn Michaels, Cyclops, Tim, the British Bulldog, and Ahmed Johnson against Dean Douglas, Yokozuna, Owen Hart, and the bad guy.
That match is liable to start back in the locker room. I mean, there's no way these teams are going to get along.
Wild card matchup, the first one ever at the Survivor Series this Sunday night. Ahmed with a clean break and a handshake with Steele. Not exactly. Jake Steele against Ahmed Johnson. The thing about Ahmed, he is really focused on every single match. Ahmed locking up with Steele now. Backs him to the corner. Pushes that chin way back. The referee asks for the clean break, and Ahmed says, all right, we get a bit. And turns his back on Steele. Ahmed Johnson now being pummeled by Steele to the buckle, and Steele with a clothesline. Steele with a
get out of there, Steele.
Steele with a right hand, and that had an effect on Ahmed Johnson, but it just may make him angry, and I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Then again, there are a lot of unknowns about Ahmed Johnson. I mean, we've only seen him here in single competition. What about in tag team competition? What do you know about Ahmed? What does Ahmed know about Shawn Michaels? We spoke to Shawn Michaels earlier. Here's what he had to say.
Finally, the Heartbreak Kid can look at a friendly face on his team, so to speak. Ahmed Johnson, after I saw you slam Yokozuna, I know for sure that this Sunday at Survivor Series, with your strength and my athleticism, you and I will definitely survive.
Well, then again, you have two other individuals in that tag team that may have something to say in that wild card matchup. And by the way, look at that. Right here next week, big news.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels in action on Raw here next week against the King of Hearts, Owen.
I can't wait to see that. All this talk about Shawn Michaels. Everybody's thinking he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. What about Owen Hart? When do you see what Owen Hart has in mind for Shawn Michaels?
I think we just saw what Ahmed Johnson had in mind
Look.
for his opponent, Jake Steele.
Why does he have to wag that tongue around like that?
I've been told it's just a nervous habit, you know, kind of like Michael Jordan going up for the layup. Wait a minute, let's go back. Take a look at this double feature now. Ahmed Johnson, and watch what he does to Steele. Whoa! Devastating maneuver. In complete control, standing over Steele, Ahmed Johnson. All right, here we go now. Wait a minute, what's this? Ahmed Johnson, double underhook. Wait a minute, here he comes. Ahmed Johnson with Steele, and Tiger Bomb, 2 wins, Heights out of 3. What an athlete. Bulldog